Welcome to day 70. Today is not actually a real walking day, though we will walk probably about 6 or 7 miles just to check out the sights. Right now we're headed down to the beach for a nice 4-kilometer walk to look for some scallop shells. This is a small crossroads here in Finisterre. We came in yesterday along the beach, this direction. Tide is really low right now. Hopefully I can find a good scallop shell. But anyway, yeah, the beach is pretty long. It's about 2.5 kilometers, so about 4 kilometers, maybe even 5 to get back. Going back to the sun again because, yeah, it's cloudy right now, but hopefully tonight it'll be sunny again at the lighthouse. Anyway, what I was going to say was, and that's the other way. That comes from or goes to Musia. So our goal here is to find a scallop shell along the beach. There are so many shells that wash up on this beach, but not all of them are scallop shells. You got everything. I mean, they're still pretty shells, but our goal is to actually find a real scallop shell. Last year we found one, and we walked all the way to the end and all the way back. But actually, one's all I need. Let's hope we can find one today. So we've walked one way down the beach. We've got about 1.5 miles. And this is our score so far, which is twice as good as last year. The one on the right is really, really tiny. I've never seen one so small. And wow, I can't believe I found that. The one on the left is the base shell. So that's why it's flatter than the other one is, even though you might not be able to tell. Anyway, we're going to walk back, hopefully find 1 or 2 more. Just going to show you the view here at the end of the beach. It gets rocky, but it's beautiful. I think I could live here, right here at the end of the world. Well, Finisterre literally is Latin for end of the earth, but everybody says end of the world. I kind of like end of the earth. We're sitting here on the fishing pier at Finisterre thinking about lunch because they fish for 2 big things here. I know they fish for more, but one is pulpo, the other is calamari, which is octopus and squid, respectively. And Christina, Starved Marvin, told me yesterday that she had the best pulpo bocadillo ever. And I don't know if it'll compare to the Santo Domingo de Calzada bocadillo of lomo, bacon, queso, pimientos. That was hot, but I'm going to search for it. When I asked her where she got it, she's like, I don't know, somewhere down there. I'm like, yeah, there's only like 10,000 restaurants here. Okay, maybe 10, but anyway, today I am in search of the pulpo bocadillo, and the wind just won't stop. I wish I really knew where the microphone was in this thing, because I hate the wind sometimes. Still on the pier as the sun's trying to peek itself out, and I've come across something that looks vaguely familiar. I'm guessing they must fish for some kind of crustaceans here, maybe crabs, maybe lobster, because these are very reminiscent of lobster traps that we would see in Maine. But yeah, I'm really not sure, and there's no one around to ask. But yeah, it kind of looks like crawls in there, gets stuck inside, can't get out. Tasty. There it is, the pulpo bocadillo. Not sure if it's the same one that Christina got, but I'm sure she can tell me after she sees this one. Anyway, look at all that. Some might think this is a way to waste a good piece of pulpo, but I don't know. I liken it to a lobster roll in Maine. I mean, I like lobster, but I like lobster rolls too. So we're headed up to the top of that rock right there, but as we walk up there, we come across the statue of Pilgrim. I don't know if you can hear me. I know it's a little windy. On the other side of the Pilgrim over there, you can see the lighthouse, but we're not actually getting to the lighthouse today. And the coast down there is pretty cool too. There was a boat. Oh, you can still see the boat. I actually filmed this already, but noticed my microphone wasn't working. My headphones have finally died. So, yeah, not much we can do about that. The sun is starting to peek out. It's not good. Don't have any sunscreen. Gonna burn. So we're not quite at the top of the rock. We're at the top of one of the rocks called Mont. I don't remember. I'll tell you in a second. Or when I do the text. Anyway, there's the beach in the distance. This is San Guillerme. And there's an archaeological dig going on here. Here's the little picture of what's going on. We'll go up and see if there's anything to look at. We might not get many good shots, I don't know. But anyway, and there's also this over here. We'll put that up there for your viewing pleasure in case you want to zoom in and read it. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to look at the rocks over there. Oop, there's people. Of course there's people. There's always people. Actually, you should zoom in on that and check it out. Anyway, here's part of the site. It's clearly ruins. You're not supposed to go inside that fence, but it's pretty neat. I'm going to walk over there to that rock, and hopefully those people will let me take a video. Okay, so we're now looking down. This is the Hermitage de San Guillermo. And yeah, in the book, it looks much nicer because they were doing archaeological stuff. Now they're not. If you look down there, right in the middle of the screen now, that's an old altar. And yeah, anyway, it's like 5th century, what the book says. And then we can just see Finisterre down there. It's, yeah, what a beautiful view. From the Hermitage site, we are almost to the top of this other rock. The view here again, incredible. Now you can really see the beach. Nice water. Another cove way over there. And then again, the town of Finisterre, or Finisterre, and the beach there. Oh yeah. Whew. I'm a little tired of walking uphill, but it's not so bad. So these are the stones, Piedras Santas, sacred stones, that were used, again, in pagan worship, Druid worship. There's actually somebody. I mean, clearly women at some point. Can't figure out which one's the ones that can move. There's a guy that said, I can figure it out, something about lining up mountains. But geez, I don't know the geography here. I'm looking at all the mountains over there, and it's like, there's too many peaks to figure it out. Anyway, we're gonna head back down the mountain. Well, I found it quite by luck, and I'm guessing that's the mountain I'm supposed to line up with, that little mountain. But listen, I'm standing on the rock that you can move. It's huge. Well, it's not that huge, but it's pretty big, and it's pretty cool. You can hear the noise. I hope you can hear the noise. I don't have to stop this and listen to it. Anyway, now we can head back down the mountain. Now that we found the rock we can move. Second purple bobadil today. One with breakfast. This one's lunch. Different place. This one's actually a little cheaper. But yeah, now we still don't know if this is the one Christina had or it was the other one. But hopefully it's good. So that was the 0 kilometer mark. And we're coming up on the lighthouse. And it's getting close to sunset, only about half an hour. Hopefully I can make it down the rocks before the sun sets so I can build my fire. As you can see, there's a fire already. People are already burning their clothes. And the sun is coming down over there. There's a lot of pilgrims here to watch the sunset. So we've made it down the rocks without killing ourselves, which is good, because it's quite a climb. And we have started our fire. And yes, Gretchen, it is tradition to burn your clothes. And perhaps not here, even though it is tradition here now. But in the old days, pilgrims would burn their clothes because they were so full of germs and dirt and bugs, lice, things like that. Anyway, that's the Atlantic. It's a beautiful view. We're going to watch our fire a little bit. The sun will go down in about 20 minutes. So this is about as close to the water as we're going to be able to get. Well, we can get in it. We'll probably get splashed by it. But this is awesome. Woo! Give you some perspective. There's our fire. There's the lighthouse way up there, and all those little tiny people. And this is the sunset. A little cloudy out there, but we've made it. The end of the world. Well, they aren't quite ashes yet, but the sun is officially set, even though we didn't get to see the sunset behind the clouds. But still, what a great view. Now, climb back up that thing, before it gets dark. Headed down from the lighthouse now. The moon's pretty full. It's not quite full. Looks like a gibbous moon up there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're almost back into town now, from the lighthouse. Got dark pretty quick. We saw Starvin' Marvin on the way. Took a picture at the 0 kilometer sign. Thank you very much. I mean, thank you, Starvin' Marvin, for taking a picture at the 0 kilometer sign. Boy, that sounded conceited. But it wasn't meant to be. Anyway, the moon's still up, and that's providing us light for the walk.